What is it about it, Helldivers, that doesn't appeal to you? Like, I don't even know what the game is. Talk to me.
It's not aesthetically interesting to me. None of the mechanics look compelling. Like there's not really that much movement that happens in the game that looks cool or interesting. Like Tribes
Hmm.
3, I think, came out recently, and that looked like fun because that actually has cool movement in it. But yeah, Helldivers is just like nothing mechanically interests me. I don't think the design of any of the levels is like that interesting or cool, or like the design of like how you do missions or anything looks interesting. There's no narrative as far as I'm concerned with the actual game, so I don't think there's like a story or anything to get invested in. And the soundtrack, I don't know, there's nothing even like soundtrack wise, so there's nothing for me there.
Blech. Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, like after you exhaust all that, yeah. Like, what is there left, right?
Yeah. It's just like the way I feel about Helldivers is the same way I feel about Star Wars. I'm just like, oh, people like it, but I just don't care for it.
I think I was one of those people, and now recently I'm just like, I've just had enough of it.
It's fair.
Yeah. So let's talk Smash for a bit. You were working on Up Smash. We had a like playing your ground game more. How's that been going?
The most significant thing in the last week has been I played against a Peach on unranked, and I had played them before getting coaching with you, and I went like 5-6 against them, and I was kind of struggling, even though I felt like they weren't like playing like super well or anything like that.
Yeah, they didn't know the
Um,
matchup, probably something like that, right?
yeah, but then when I played them again recently on the unranked, I was actually experimenting a lot with elf tilting a lot more, and I'm just like, wow, apparently F tilt's actually pretty good in the Peach matchup.
What's good about it?
Uh,
Like, what does it
it
do, basically?
it keeps her at like this interesting distance where like I don't feel like I'm gonna get easily forward aired.
Hmm.
Whereas if I were to jump, I feel like I'm gonna get forward aired pretty easily. But like staying on the ground and F tilting, especially at like max range, it's I don't know. It feels like Peach has a hard time being able to contest that.
Yeah, it also clanks with her dash attack, right? Because they're both ground moves. So if you do, I don't know if that happened, but I could very easily see like you both crashing into each other, and like instead, if you had jumped, maybe maybe she gets into your space first. But if your hitboxes collide, then yeah, you're good.
Yeah, and also up smash in the corners helped because like there is an instance against a Falco where he like F smashed, and I actually didn't realize that my up smash like clanks with his F smash. So, and then I have
Oh.
frame advantage afterwards. So I get to just grab him or jab him for free.
Yeah, that would be funny. Oh, okay, yeah, because you'd also be out of range of counter hit shine and stuff too. Oh, that
Yep.
sounds spicy. So, I guess like it sounds like you're having fun with this direction. I guess my question to you would be, how do you see this time being most productive? Like, do you want to keep working on this? Do you want to add new concepts? Yeah, where are you at?
Well, I played last time I played was Monday night cuz I like was just getting late and I'm like, "Oh, I haven't played any melee for the day yet." So I hop on and I end up playing against this pretty good Marth player that I didn't like take a game off of for like 8 games in a row until I finally got like a 3 stock lead or whatever. And then he went Falco 3 games and then switched after I took a game and then went Fox 1 game and then left. And I tried recording that earlier today to maybe like talk about in the session, but as I kept watching it, I kept thinking, this is just not good enough. Like, this doesn't look like I don't think I can make anything productive out of this because I'm making too many mistakes that are too obvious and not a good use of time. And so I ended up just kind of scrapping it.
Do you want to send me one of the no? Well, you played him like 8 times, right? Before you took the game. Do you have any? What was the best game you played out of those ones? I think like the best one for like represents your skill level and what he's doing. That's tough.
I mean, the game that I won probably.
Okay, I could take a look
uh
at that.
sure, yeah. I mean,
Send it my way. I'll load it up.
sounds good. Um do I have it by date modified? One, two, three. I believe it's this one.
Perfect. Then I'll share my screen once it's here. Actually, just do it now. Perfect. Got it. And now open. Okay. Let's just slow things down a little bit. Let's do about 50. Yeah, 50. And audio. Do we have audio? Good. Let's take a look see. Okay, so top platform, back here, this all looks good. Okay, so okay, fair enough. Love that your backers are so good. Down throw, yep. So then he techs on platform. Okay. Nice up there. Okay, I mean, like, this all looks really good, and I see you, like, have 3 openings per kill on him, so, like, you're definitely, like, hitting your stuff. Like, that all looks, like, super, super clean. There's only one thing that I've, like, saw there that I'm, like, that I have a question mark. 2 things that I have a question mark on, but, like, I want to see how this stock goes a little bit more before I comment. In the meantime, why don't you tell me a bit about this matchup? Like, so what's Ganon trying to do? What's Marth trying to do? Like, how do these two fight each other, and how do you play it?
Biggest thing I look out for is when the Marth wants to down tilt so that I can forward air him, because that's like his best tool to keep me at range or to get me to try to like jump. Because if I jump and he nares me, then I'm in a pretty like awful spot since I'm pretty easy to combo.
Yeah, like the nair, then they get like fairs and stuff like that, or
yeah, or they'll just spam double fair over and over, which is pretty easy to counter actually if I can like. It's a reactable actually, but like nair is a little bit more difficult.
Okay. So it's interesting. so let me ask you, if they don't down tilt, how do you know when to jump?
It's like dependent on like what I've done beforehand, like my mix-up game. Like typically I kind of default with just kind of retreating with some bears. Like I don't try to like I sometimes try to do hard reads against Marth where I feel like he's gonna like just dash back and I do like a overshot fair. But a lot of the time I'll just kind of retreat bear, because if you do a retreating instant bear and Marth tries to approach with a nair, then that beats nair. It's kind of like this RPS thing. And then like if you stay on the ground and you F tilt at like his dash dance timing where he tries to grab you, then your F tilt will win. So it's a lot of RPS that you play in the matchup.
Yeah, it's a lot of like little timing and spacing games because you have competitive range with him.
Yeah.
Okay, that all makes sense. So, yeah, I think that with this one, we're probably going to need to, like, it'll probably be the second half of the match where he starts to, like, get his comeback, I think. Because he takes 3 stocks, yeah. So I think that that's where we're going to see most of, like, our takeaways. Okay? Cool.
Makes sense.
Because, like, yeah, you're just beating him up right now. Ooh, interesting. So talk me through this for a bit. So, we get this F tilt. And then when you go up here, so can we up air him here?
Do I have the frame advantage? No.
Okay. Is it because you shielded, or?
Partially, yeah.
Okay. Because that could be a spot for up-angled forward tilt, too.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, okay. So, when are you looking for, like, a shield poke with that back here?
Yes.
Okay.
100%.
So I was gonna say, this looks very shield pokey. Can you stomp?
It'd have to be a late stomp or an instant full hop stomp, and that wasn't the option I was thinking in my head at the time.
Yeah, but no, for sure. I'm not saying these because I think your back air is wrong. I'm just, like, looking at other options.
Right.
Because I think that instant full hop, like, with him being at 13, I'd, like, value a stomp very highly right now. For the exactly this reason. So yeah, it's just like ideas. Oh, that was dirty. I love that setup. That makes so much sense. Oh, you get the up air. Let's go. He's so dead. He's omega
Yeah.
dead. Your ledge stalls are very, very good. I quite like how you don't let him steal edge from you.
I try. I've been very good about that because if you do let him steal edge, you just die.
Yeah.
So I can't not have that happen.
Yeah, no. I get it. Like, but it's like, it's just they're always like very consistent and very clean, and that's why I'm like,
Yeah.
like this is clearly something you put time into. Okay, so that stock you're at like 120 going into it, so like whatever. But like, what is let's see here. What does he do here? So he runs into your grab. Very good. So that's got to these are kind of the mix-ups we're talking about because it's kind of like a combination of reading his movement and also reading his swing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's just RPS. So it's a lot of like I view these matchups kind of like as Rochambeau in a way where it's just like you're both gonna like do whatever, and then whoever gets it done first, like but yeah. So what I noticed from him is he's just kind of like waiting. You know, he's waiting and being a little more passive, I think, right now.
Yeah.
So what was different about this game, you think, compared to the other ones? Like what mistakes?
Well, for one, he stopped going for like down air suicide spikes because he didn't have a lead anymore. That was like one thing I remember.
Okay. So this comes. So okay. So this happens, and you get a hit here. Interesting. Okay, so something I noticed is that you never covered him falling to the edge.
Let me look at it again.
See what I mean? Like you could just run off. What I'm thinking is you could just run off fair here. No, run off fair or up air here.
I think because I'm scouting for the double jump, like specifically looking for it, and when it doesn't happen, I'm just kind of like, oh, they got ledge.
Okay.
Because there's so many Marths I'll play against that will just double jump in this spot because they want to try to hit me, and I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna hit you instead.
Okay. So is there a spot we could stand further back, like from him, that would allow us to still like cover the double jump, but still or like, is there a way we could do this where we can do both?
If he fades far enough away and he still has his double jump, I don't think. And he tries to like, well, if he like fades like so far to the point where he definitely will not double jump fair to get like on stage, then it's reactable. But I think there's definitely a point where he can make it ambiguous enough to where I don't think I can just pick one position and cover everything.
Okay. So fair enough. So where do you think you should be? So let's say you want to cover the edge, because right now he's getting away with falling to the edge a lot, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he just falls here, and then he kind of comes up and double jumps sweet spot. So DJ's edge.
Right.
So normally the concern is he jumps here, right?
Yeah.
Or like somewhere within like this area.
Yeah.
Maybe like fairs or something. So
yeah, fair and nair.
Yeah. Sword. And then DJ. Yeah. So my question is so we're not worried about grab. We're not worried about him doing many things. It's just like this and this are annoying things. Is there a way that?
Yeah.
So what I'm thinking is, because you have a stock lead, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if you played closer here? How can you deal with the fair and deal with this thing? Do you think that there is a way?
At first, I was thinking like grab ledge and kind of make him think that it's safe to double jump, and then like, but if he double jumps above me, then I'm still below him and I can still threaten up air.
Okay. What if you turned around? Like, what if you were facing this way and you went here?
On the side platform?
No, on the floor. You're on the floor. You're where the dot is. we'll make this clearer. Like, what if you turned around? You're here. You're facing this way. Yeah. What are your thoughts? Like, you could get there with like a wave dash like this.
Yeah.
Cause what I'm thinking is, I don't know. Like, does it matter if we're facing forward or back? You think?
I mean, I think if you face away, you threaten bear more easily. But I also think if I'm gonna call him out for just falling to ledge and he's not gonna like fair to protect himself, a down angle left tilt's really good.
What if we up aired? Because if he double jumps here, like we can if we jump backwards here, right? Like we can up air here, like this kind of space easily enough. We could also
like Titman him.
Yeah.
Because I would think to like do a forward facing up air.
Okay, so let's walk through that. So like if you're facing this way, let's say you are, so how do we, this covers this extremely, like forward facing up air like covers this extremely well, absolutely. But how do we get him down here? Do we just like run off and do it?
Yeah, usually I actually run off up air.
That seems good. Because yeah, like if he double, like what I'm thinking is we wait till he's at about here, right? Because this is the point of no return for him.
Yeah.
The only concern I have is his moves are really fast. Because it's like that's I think the concern with the fair, right? Like what if his fair like comes out first? So
right.
Could we shield?
Yeah, there's actually a Marth killer kind of setup where you do like a light shield and then like when you get pushed off you aerial immediately.
Yeah. So I'm actually thinking like what if we just block here while facing this way? If he does the fair into us, we just grab him or counter hit anyhow, and if he goes a little past a certain point, maybe around like here, then we just wave dash forward and up air.
That's cool. Yeah. Haven't thought of that.
I mean, it's a little different, like, but does it look like it could work?
It does, yeah.
So what? No. So I guess my big thing here is, I think that the impression I'm getting is that when you're in this kind of spot, you're basically looking for one option of the opponent, right? Like you're worried about this or you're worried about this. But I think that like a big thing is like understanding the point at which they can no longer do this, or the point at which they have to do this. Because yeah, like there reaches a point, and it's probably around like closer to around like wherever the line is where he can no longer double jump fair onto stage. Once he crosses that threshold, like you no longer have to worry about this option; it's gone.
Right.
So that's one guideline you can use, because I think it's around here that he can't do it anymore. At that point, it's no longer practical for him to go to for this option at all. And I think that if he double jumps above you, like by standing on stage, we keep access to, basically we keep him within reach of him, within our reach if he goes above us, if he comes forward, if he goes here. So I think that your call of staying on stage was good. It's just we needed to be a little bit further up, so we had more influence elsewhere.
Yeah. Another thing I think that could like work pretty well is you do like a wave land off the side platform facing towards center, and then as soon as I get off the platform, I up air.
Oh, I love that.
And then you fast fall immediately so that you edge cancel like at the very lip of the battlefield stage, and then you just fast fall grab ledge.
Yeah, I think I've seen Ed do that, like None do that. So yeah. So like basically you're hitting here with like this big swingy thing, then you go down here, hit clip this, and then grab, and then yeah, you're perfectly covered to deal with all this. That's sick. That's so sick. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I should try to do that more against Mars, because this is definitely like a weird kind of ambiguous position on his recovery, and I just kind of I keep hoping that every Marth will just be bad and just not mix up the recovery like this. But then when I play a Marth that does, it's like, oh, now I don't have like an actual flow chart for this. Because when Marth's far enough off stage, you've seen me do the refreshing and edge guarding from that point because it's pretty flow charty. But yeah, this is definitely a spot I've struggled with before.
Okay. So I think that so I think the main takeaway here is when it's one of these ambiguous situations, because I think that this is a fairly good recovery position for Marth. I think it's like it's like a medium recovery position for Marth, because I think a good one is one where he's favored to get back, but this one's like kind of like there's counterplay for both of you. So I think that the real takeaway that I would say that's here is, you know, you have stock advantage. He's at high percent. So are you, sure, but he's also off stage and in a position that requires him to either go over you, past you. Like, he has to commit pretty hard to a decision. And you have.
Oh, I have a quick question for you here. Actually,
yeah.
Would you consider this to be a win condition?
Yes, I would.
Okay, good. Because I just remembered that question that you asked me a while ago. I'm like, you know, this looks like a win condition for me.
Yeah, I mean, like, so a win condition is really just like the point at which the opponent can't fight back, right? So I would say that this is like maybe this is on its way to one. Like, it's not, we're very, very close. All we have to do is get one conversion and we're basically there.
Okay.
So I think that like one thing that might help is if we can kind of break down the different ways we can tell what he's doing. Because I think that, like, you're right, there is a lot of ambiguity. So we said that around here, this is the point at which Marth can no longer recover with his, like, double jump. No double jump fair. So no double jump fair. No double jump attack. So that.
And make it on stage.
Yeah, because he just, like, goes here. So this would be another one. So this would be, like, that would be, yeah, this would just be like he's able to like grab edge basically at this height. What else can we work with? So where would you say is your does your up air hit? Like full hop up air? Like here?
You mean from where I'm at in that screenshot right now?
Yeah.
The top part, like the highest point that it can hit?
Yeah.
I think a little lower than where the ruler's at right now.
Like here?
Yeah, it doesn't quite hit battlefield top platform because that's a pretty high up platform, but I think it hits kind of like right there at the very top.
Okay, got it. So this would be up air. So let's like what we're doing here is, and how far forward can you move with your jump from a standing position with up air, with like full hop up air?
So assuming I'm not already running and no analog drift?
Let's say you can dash jump for 1 frame.
Okay. Then I would say not that far. Not Falcon. Probably around there.
Okay, cool. So, do you see what we're creating?
A diagram.
Yeah, but what does the diagram represent?
Coverage.
Exactly. So what we are getting is, but like it doesn't have to be so dry. No need to look at it like that. So what we're doing basically is we're formalizing things we already know. We know that because we now have a way of understanding where he's drifting in relation to our tools. So he doesn't want to he's falling this way, which means he's not interacting with our up air. He's not trying to challenge it by going over like this or something like that. So if he's falling like this, then this is really the line at which he would try to grab the edge. But that requires him to move forward and play into our up air, because our up air we can fall off the stage with here, right?
Yeah.
And we also have our forward tilt, which hits around here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So up air requires fall off, and then this would be F tilt. So what we have here is we have different threats. These are all pretty... Normally we'd have to grade these somewhat on severity, in our heads, but because we're Ganondorf, he actually simplifies a little bit of this, which is quite nice of him. So because our up air covers this kind of arc around us, he's avoiding it pretty heavily. So a second that he hits about this line, I'd say that we basically know he's not really doing it. So how close? So then on the Marth side, what would his fair be? What would his double jump fair be, roughly? Around here? Around here?
I'd say so.
Okay. The first
The
one.
first line, yeah.
Okay, cool. So, like, as he's falling, he's got, like, his fair that hits around here. So, how close do you think you can be? Because if he double jumps and then waits for the fair, like, if he he might be able to get it, like, waits a bit, he might be able to get it around here. So,
Mm-hmm.
so maybe around here. How close to this point do you think you should be? If you want to, like, edgeguard him in general.
I should be, I think, at most half. Like, you know how long the battlefield side platform is?
Yep.
I need to be um more towards a little bit towards the left from the center of that.
So, like,
So
here?
like right now I'm on, yeah, well, not that far in. That's a little too far in.
Like here?
Yeah, I think that's about right.
Why here? Why not over here?
Um, I don't know. I think, hmm,
Because if we know that this is range anyway, why not just get closer?
that's a good question. It's a very good question. Hmm.
I think.
Yeah, because I feel like this is like part of a problem where I might be giving my opponent too much space in some situations.
Yeah, if I feel like you have advantage here, why not press?
Hmm. How can I circumvent that?
How can you circumvent the giving them too much space?
Yeah.
Hmm, that's a good question. How would I? Let me think here. So, what drives this? Like, what drives you to give them more space than they might not than they might deserve?
Um, because they have like the tendency to like want to attack even if I'm like not actually that close to them, and
But if
I
they
don't
do that,
know.
you just hit them and kill them.
Right. I don't know. I think maybe because I keep trying to space my moves in terms of like hitting with the ends of them instead of like just being outside of like their own threatening range.
Oh, that makes sense. So we understand our tools more as like tools. We understand our tools in terms of how we use them in more even positions, but like when it comes to advantageous positions, maybe we just are not. We're thinking about them into rigid terms.
Yeah, I think about them more in terms of spacing, not in terms of frame advantage.
Okay, yeah, I can see that because it's like probably a little uncommon that you like really think about like Ganon, master of frame advantage.
Right,
Uh,
yeah.
no, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Um, what if we? You know what? I bet though that this could be a spot where using the observation skills that we've picked up about watching our opponents, so we have like the shield stun timings and things to work with more effectively. We also have the ground moves, so we are using ASDI down more and crouch cancel more. I bet those could be really good assets for like helping you have comfort, like having more comfort, because it's when you have those skills, it's much less bad if your shield or you get hit in these kinds of spots. What do you think about
Hmm.
that?
Hmm.
Because you can still throw.
Repeat that one more time.
Sure, so I'm saying that like you've gotten a lot better at using crouch and your ground moves, which lets you hold down, as well
Yeah.
as using your shield out of shield options, because you're watching the opponent, so I think you're more aware of their shield stun timings.
Yeah.
So I think that like maybe there's a way that we can work that in, so that you have defense in case you are hit, and that might be a good way to ease yourself into this, because it doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like if you get hit, it's the end of the world and you lose everything. And it
Hmm.
also lets you go for threats like your tilts. Like again, we don't have to go for this up air. We have forward tilt and down tilt and stuff here too. Um,
Yeah.
yeah,
I just think in this instance, I'm a little too high percent to try to like purely CC stuff. I think I have to shield or else I'll be at a frame disadvantage
yeah.
when I get hit.
You could also dash dance, try to bait them.
Or that, yeah.
Yeah. So like you have a lot of different avenues. I would say the best way to try to like do this is if you notice that you're not hitting the edge guard, why not just inch a little closer, take a risk, just try it. Like give your like what I would do is Try to get as close to this line as you possibly can. And if you're wrong and get hit, cool, we move a little bit back. But try to, like, limit how much you move back. Like, just
Okay.
like a little bit, maybe to here. Not all the way to here. But, like...
It would probably also help to foxtrot that distance, not wave dash, and put myself in lag.
Oh, that's a good call. Because, yeah, then you can shield during it, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Great call. That's a great adjustment. That makes perfect sense. And yeah, because you could also foxtrot and then, like, smash turn shield, too. So, like, yeah, you're 7... Yeah. You're absolutely right on that.
Because one of my bad habits here is when I want to retreat, I'll try to dash wave dash. And not only does that put me too far, but it makes me inactionable because I'm in that, 15 frames of lag from the wave dash.
Okay. I really like this. So, if we unleashed you on the wonderful people of Ranked or Unranked, how confident do you think you'd be with, like, trying a spatial strategy like this? And just, like, playing a little bit closer to the opponent's recovery zone?
I'm down to try it, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds fun. Let's do that. I will close this, and I have sent this to you. Oh, but this is slightly more updated, so I'll give you the updated one. And yeah, we'll take it from there.
Let's see. Where's the code? There it is.
Oh, and I should probably turn my playback into not half speed, because that will
probably a good idea.
You think? Yeah, for sure. So what games do you like? I know you said you're playing Paper Mario, but like what else do you like? What other games are you playing right now? Or maybe you stopped. Maybe you stopped, took a break, I forgot.
Say it one more time?
What other games are you playing right now?
Oh,
and do you have the code?
Yeah, I put it in.
Okay.
Let me see the other games that I'm playing.
Because I'm not showing anyone broadcasting to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You had Sliggers.
Oh, confirm. There we go.
Okay, there we go.
No, but I did acquire recently Tony Hawk's Underground 2 and Mario Power Tennis.
Oh, those are sick.
I'm looking forward to playing those, but I've really just been kind of watching YouTube mostly. I haven't really been playing that many other games, if I'm being honest with you. I'm on Twitch and I'm on YouTube like most of the time.
I can't relate. No, kidding.
Yeah, I'll just queue up to Unranked.
Perfect. Yeah, right now I'm in the process of just like uploading sessions and stuff and trying to...
That's fair. Oh, on Marth. Perfect.
Amazing. Perfect. And I can see the game. Could you use your double jump to cover more options with like more drift?
I can. It's risky though.
What's risky? It's a tech chase.
Oh, he wanted it all.
He wants it all, and he wants it now.
Oh, he got me.
He's a goof. Whoever this person is. Oh, I love this. Oh, CC jab would have been so nasty there.
Oh, that was good.
Hey, what do you think about beating him when he's on the side platform and shield like that?
That works when he's at high percents, yeah.
He's at 117.
Oh, okay. Haven't seen Marth do that.
To call us out.
Oh man.
Nice. That was sick. So like being closer there, I think that was a good distance. Like the one, like just basically staying a wave dash away from the edge. Maybe a little bit further back. His sword, I think, is a little longer than the diagram suggests.
Okay, that was funny.
He was punished for his hubris.
Oh, that was close.
He's gonna go for some dumbass forward smash.
He's actually dead. Wow.
Yeah, that was a sick comeback. He definitely picked this. This was not random.
Well, no, it's always random in unranked, actually. Yeah. Oh.
I guess, yeah, it would be super toxic if, like, a loser could always pick.
Yeah, well, that works in direct, but not in unranked. Oh, that was a good DI. Yeah, he's giving me too much space.
Him? Yeah.
Yeah. That's fine. If you have all the time in the world to tipper me, you should tipper me. Alright, that was good, because I did a bad down B.
I mean...
Oh, okay.
Is that down B really that bad? I don't understand Ganon's recovery.
Oh.
How long does that work for?
Not that long. Like 45.
Oh, then why are we going for it?
To see if he passes the test.
Why don't we just hit him with, like, our powerful move? And then, like, combo him with it?
Because then I can re-grab him and then hit him more.
Yeah, but, like, what if we nair him? Like, at, like, 50, why don't we just, like, nair one him and then, like, yeah, like, uppers and stuff?
He has frame advantage if I nair him and, he DIs it right. Oh, I tried to do something. Oh, great. Yeah, I tried to bait him and get a down air.
Okay. Wait, he has frame advantage if you nair one him? How?
If he SDIs it up, and it's at lower percents. I probably could have done it at 45.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, we're talking about, like, when the chain grab ends.
Yeah. Oh, he did normal get up. Alright. I mean... Oh, slow roll is just easy to react to. Huh.
I survived, okay. Kevin, I'll survive you!
Oh. Ooh, that's so close. Ooh.
Oh, that was sick. Yo.
Hmm. Oh, I missed my up tilt.
Yeah, I saw that. That was a really good setup. Made a lot of sense.
Oh, I thought I didn't have my double jump. Oh, wow.
You're so cool.
I think that covered even me drifting back.
Marth player, you're so cool.
Oh. Damn it. He could just barely fade away.
What if we have beat him? Kidding.
Oh, okay, that was not a smart decision.
Ooh, we went for it. That's spicy. Nice. Okay, I got it. The DI mixed up, kind of.
Oh, he second guessed himself when I didn't immediately attack him. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
I mean, okay, that was unfortunate, but the down tilt was sick.
Yeah.
Like, was that's not some, that's new. Have you done that before?
Yeah, on Yoshi's, because the down angle of the stage.
Oh, why don't we do that on other stages, though? Like, it's just such a long move.
I knew you were gonna up tilt. Fuck. Every Marth does this. It's fine. Okay. Okay.
Nice hug.
Okay, that was not quite what I was hoping for. Hmm. Oh. Okay.
Yo, easiest comeback of our life.
Oh. Yeah.
So talk to me. What do you think's going wrong here?
Oh. I think when I'm trying to get close to him, I'm not thinking about the mix-up at that range. That's my theory.
Well, we're fighting Peach now, so let's jump. We'll see what happens.
Hmm.
How do you feel about ledge hop up air there to like hit her backwards when she's floating?
Yeah, that can work. Oh, damn, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. Nice. We can win here.
Really? You have frame advantage there.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, when she doesn't have her double jump, it's like, okay.
I think we get out of position a lot by trying to get above her sometimes. Because she's like kind of waiting for us to like move there, and then she's like hitting us out of our setup. I think we might need to like simplify our spacing somewhat.
Oh, I wanted to break that shield so fucking bad.
I thought you were gonna get it.
This guy loves having M&Ms.
Oh, because of how small the shield is?
Yep.
That's so sick. Nice.
Dang it. Well, she killed herself.
Easy clap.
No, I'm not dead. Ow. I was thinking maybe I should have hit that turnip, because it's just kind of in this space next to me.
Try not to jump out of position. Like, if you can avoid being above her, like being directly above her, like try to like not be there. We like diagonal.
Okay.
We like diagonals, but I think that being above her, unless you're going for like a stomp, it's like hard.
Right. All right. I'm gonna try to not be directly above her then.
Yeah. Like that worked because she was trying, like we caught her for trying to set up that position. Because
Right.
we already had the diagonals, so like she was moving into her good position from our good, while we had a good one.
I'm just gonna get the fuck away.
How do
And
find-
there you go.
How do you find this is going compared to last game?
I'm playing it a lot more patiently. But I'm also not giving Peach, like, free hits. There we go.
Yeah, doesn't that feel good?
Yeah. No.
We're still going for our power hits when we can.
Yep. Woo-hoo-hoo!
He's probably so
Okay.
mad right now because he's like, this was easy 5 seconds ago. I don't understand. This is Greenland. I'm supposed to be really good here. Like, I'm Peach.
Right. Okay. I was a little too close there.
Easy happens.
Oh. 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 Okay. That won't kill.
It's okay.
Alright. Later.
I applaud the creativity.
Oh, that was a good float height.
That's a very good float. I never liked that.
What? I did not expect the shield to happen. Oh, good grab. That was another Stitch, by the way.
Yeah, I know. This guy has, like, the craziest RNG ever. Like... Oh, yeah, that was... Oh, that makes so much sense. The spacing. Oh, my God.
Ooh.
I'm not gonna lie, I would have hugged him to take the damage.
Right.
Well, because it knocks him away, then I grab the edge, and then we just recover, right?
I wanted to actually power shield that turnip again.
Oh, that was dirty, yo.
That's fine. Later.
Oh my God.
Got him.
That was dirty. Yo, that was sick. Okay, let's go.
Ooh. Oh, shit. Alright, that was really interesting.
That was a really cool trap. Yeah. Oh, yeah, let's go. Whenever you think she's gonna come forward with dash attack, it's okay to just like shield her. No shield, and then if you're wrong, just wave dash out of there.
Right, yeah.
Nice.
Ooh. All right.
Easy clap.
It's one way to do it.
I think you're playing really well.
I think so too. Oh, give me away.
And all we did was change one positional thing.
Right. Oh. It's fine.
After this game, we'll debrief because I have someone at 7.
Sure.
But I that was sick. I'm so glad I got to see that game. Kablamo.
Why? How did I know he was gonna down smash there?
Honestly, I think that you might be like an empath.
Ooh.
Oh, that was a cool idea. So, like, yeah, like, after the side B. Okay. What I really like about the wizard foot you did on the, turnip hole in the last game was it was kind of like the overshoot wizard foot that we saw from Abe, but like just with better positioning and in a better situation for it.
Okay. Nair still beats that, apparently.
Yo, her Nair's crazy.
Oh.
Do you use the A button for your aerials?
No, I use the C-stick almost all the time.
Okay. Standard grip or claw? Or both?
Standard.
Okay. Makes sense. Right. Man, I remember like this used to be like one of the matchups like in my like back home, well at home, like because we'd have V-Wins versus Kage like all the time.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you would have been around for those. Did you ever watch any
Yep.
of those?
A lot, yes.
They were really good, right?
Yeah, V-Wins is very good.
Kage's the man, but like people don't know about V-Wins.
People don't.
You don't know.
He'd be top 100 today if he was active.
Oh yeah, if he cared, absolutely. Yo, Vince was a beast.
Oh. Yeah, we'll take that trade.
Every day.
Even though I took a lot of damage.
You know what? Sometimes it's the price of business.
Oh, that was awkward positioning for me. Oh, why am I jumping? I'm dead. No. Oh, well.
So,
All right.
let's talk. So, we have 3 minutes left. How did you feel this went? And what are your, like, yeah. Because I think that you played really well in those games, like in the last games. All it was just a small adjustment in your positioning. I think your edgeguarding was also better. You were way more active. I think that the micro spacing stuff, like, you'll clean up, but I think that you got some edgeguards you wouldn't normally get. Yeah. So, but what?
Right, because I felt like I was willing to go for like experiment as far as like grabbing ledge and being like, well, what if I just grab ledge here when it looks like they're just going down? What can they do, and can I just react from that point on? And I felt like a lot of options kind of either opened up or like they just would up B and I'd still be invincible. And it's like, oh, okay, I'll just take the stock, I guess, you know,
Stand,
like
grab, dead. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. That was definitely, that felt pretty good. Obviously it could be better, but I felt like the plan that you told me to do, I felt like I was able to do it pretty much immediately.
Yeah, I agree. Like, I think that the wonderful things about these kinds of structures, like when we define our opponent's zones and like we create a hypothesis on where he should be, yeah, like once we have like a baseline level of execution with our character, we can basically command them at will. Yeah, we don't really need a whole lot of practice for it. We just have to understand and visualize what it looks like, and then usually our hands take care of the rest. So there's going to be some fine tuning, but that's true of anything.
I just hope I can think the same way in tournament, because I know that's like not easy to do.
So what do you think changes between them?
It's really just trying to not think too much about, you know, I need to win this sort of thing. Like, just play out the situations as they happen and don't think too much about like the grand scheme of, oh, you're in tournament and stuff like that. Like, just, you know, focus on the micro spacings, focus on playing out the situations. If they don't go in your favor, then just keep moving forward. You know, like if I can keep my head in the game, I think that will help. So, yeah.
So one tip I have for that is, do you ever feel like emotions like nervousness or anything like that?
Oh yeah.
And what do you usually do with that?
I pray to God that I pray for the match to be over sometimes. Because like it depends. Like if I get the momentum and I feel like I can like win, then like I feel a little bit more comfortable. But if I feel like, oh crap, I might lose and I don't want to lose, and it can spiral pretty bad sometimes.
I see. So I would say, so would you say that you try to avoid the nervousness? Are you afraid of the nervousness?
In a way, yeah. I hate being nervous in tournament, or not even just nervous. I just hate playing poorly in tournament and then just you're out and then like that's it for the day. You went 2-2 like you always do, and then you're like, oh well, I guess that's that, you know, like mediocre tournament experience. I don't like that, but I guess that is just part of the course. I don't know.
I think that we just need to. I think that we need to accept that whatever happens, and the nerves aren't necessarily our enemy.
Right.
I know that sounds super weird, but the nerves mean that the nerves are basically there because we care on some level about the outcome. Right?
Yeah.
Well, I personally find that after like 20 years playing this game, somewhat reassuring, because it means that I am still doing something that I actually care about. So
right.
I try not to view them as a lot of emotions in general, a lot of feelings. Like, I know you know this probably, but once we acknowledge them, are they easier or less easy to deal with?
They're still pretty hard.
Are they?
But the awareness helps. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's valid. Absolutely. So, I think that if we know it helps, perhaps instead of being afraid of them, we can just acknowledge they're there. We can confront and we can accept them, and then we can confront them. Or maybe we don't even need to confront them at that point. A lot of times I find with feelings like sadness and things like that, once we acknowledge they're there, they're usually a lot more chill and they don't bother us as much because a lot of times they just want to be felt. So
Right.
let yourself. Then get back to the game. Breathe out. Get back.
I think it also helps a lot to like slow down the pace of the game and just kind of recuperate a little bit, or even wait on the angel platform.
Yeah.
Some take a deep breath because you don't get them many moments to just sit there and do nothing.
No, absolutely. So I love that you're aware of that. And I think that like especially if you have the tech skill to do things like hack stashing, that's often one of the big utilities of those things. Like Sheik's Shino stall, or Sammy stall, and then like Puff's planking. Like a lot of times, why they're doing it isn't to like time out the match. It's just because they're nervous.
Right. Yeah.
And their character happens to have that luxury. But like a lot of characters can hack with dash with like mostly invincibly. Yeah, like I would just in a similar way to how we created plays for changing where our eyes are, how our eyes are aligned. I think that like when that comes up, and it doesn't seem like you're having any problems. Like you seem aware of your opponent. Like whenever you play, if they are switching back occasionally, you're clearly doing it quickly. I think that in the same way how we baked in strategies for when that happens into our gameplay, I don't see why this can't be any different.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, but I mean, I think this is the last one we have booked. I don't know if you want to do more, but yeah, I do have someone at 7, so I'll let you go. But if you want to, hit me up.
Yeah, I'll DM you.
Sounds good. I really even if we don't, I just want to say I really enjoyed working with you on these, and I think that we've made a lot of progress. I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled to see how much better you've gotten.
Yeah, I am too. I'll definitely want to talk to you more.
All right, sounds like a plan. Take care, Redman. Have a good
You
one.
too. See ya.